You know what's been on my mind lately when it comes to GTA 6? How much I hope and pray that GTA learns and adapts from Red Dead Redemption 2 over GTA 5, because Red Dead Redemption 2 was a better game than GTA 5.
Smithies, are they booing me?
I'm well aware that statement probably just pissed some of you off, and to those of you I want to implore you and give me a second and explain why I think it before you head down to the comments and tell me how you're going to take a time machine and fuck my mother through every decade just so you can become my daddy and beat me senseless from birth yourself. Wait, what do you mean that kind of Xbox Live smack talk isn't a thing anymore? Fuck me, we used to be a society. But seriously, nothing in my opinion, nothing has beaten that drive, narrative, structure, and beauty of Red Dead Redemption 2 for me. So here are the 5 key things I hope that Rockstar hasn't just learned, but also adapted into GTA 6 in an even better way than Red Dead Redemption 2, a game from 8 years ago. What the fuck? Now, let's get this first one done and out the gate immediately. Cowboys are fucking cool.
Cowboy?
Oh, cowboy.
There truly is something about the romanticization we have with this era of the Old West that just instantly makes me gravitate towards the nature of it. It's almost instinctual from a young age that we play cowboys and Indians.
You can't say that anymore.
Wait, what do you mean I can't call it that anymore? What's it called? Cowboys and First Nations? The fuck does that even mean? Look, I'm still gonna call it cowboys and Indians.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
We play games like Cowboys and Native Americans from a young age, and this grounds us in a childlike nostalgia. In my opinion, one of the things this game gives us from the get-go is the ability to pretend and fulfill that childlike wonderment of living out their cowboy dream, riding through the Old West with the posse, camping down, and having a group that engrosses and takes us into the world, robbing banks, hunting and living off the land. God, I absolutely love how this game pulls you into all of its systems and just makes you feel like you're living and breathing part of this world. The thing I want Rockstar to learn from this is how it pulled you in and how it made you feel part of something bigger than just, you know, the world responded, how your group responded, how the whole world and things change and adapt based on decisions you make. I love these kind of little touches that make the world feel responsive to you. I mean, in GTA 6, we get to roleplay being in a relationship, which for some of you might be the first time you ever talked to a woman, so I'm excited for you. And for those of us with girlfriends and wives, this is kind of like cheating, but in a way that your significant other can't get mad at you for. Just make sure you keep that Rule 34 folder of Jason or Lucia hidden deep on that hard drive. This is the kind of immersion that I long for more of, and I believe that the only people who can pull this off in the way that they do is Rockstar. So this is number 1 on my list because I hope there's so much more of it in GTA 6. Oh, now I know that title triggered a few of you, so let me get this out of the way. Yes, GTA has always been the game where you can carry every gun in the fucking world and you pull a minigun out of your ass at the drop of a hat, and look, it's chaotic, it's fun, it's cool, and don't get me wrong, we have all enjoyed moments where we just fucking lose it and go ballistic with the minigun. However, Red Dead 2 was the first real time Rockstar went, now, hang on a minute, lads, why don't we slow this shit down a little bit? You can have like pistols on you and a shotgun and a melee weapon, but after that, maybe it's time to store this shit on your horse so you don't walk around the Old West like some John Wick from the 1800s. And I'll be the first to tell you that when I initially came across this limitation, I groaned out loud and went, ugh, this sucks, I want to go ham with shit. But as the game went on and I found myself methodically pulling for the situation or adapting my inventory to the situation, I genuinely found joy in it. I really did. This kind of play made me think a little more before walking into every mission or setting like I was Rambo, but not like First Blood Rambo, more like Rambo 3 or John Rambo, you know, the shit ones. I love the idea of GTA 6 saying, hey bud, do you want to keep a gun in the glove box instead? Like, I'm really hoping that the AI is dialed up on this GTA so that we have stuff like traffic stops. So I can be like, oh yeah, sure officer, I have my license, and I just reach into the glove box and bam, 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 and oh shit, you wanted my papers too? I reach into the back of the footwell and grab a sawn off, and you know, I get into some shit. I don't know why, I guess I'm just a real roleplay nerd at heart, and that kind of shit just scratches this little itch in the back of my brain that makes me ask, how would this really work? And it kind of gives me that answer. I think that's why I love, deep down, the grounded nature of this system, and it's how it makes me think, it's how it makes me work the situation and adapt on the fly. Okay, so this should be absolutely no shock to any of you who have been following me for a little bit, but I truly love public transport and public transport infrastructure in these games. I've made videos on it before, and it's something I love to talk about. Now, Red Dead certainly did have limitations, the main one being the time period, but that didn't stop it from having some very cool and beautiful public transport systems, like the cabs and, of course, the train network. Oh god, the trains in this game. I've made videos on this before, so I'm not going to overindulge too much, but my god, do I absolutely love this train system. I love the feel of it, I love the look of it, I love the train stations themselves, I love the fact that I can be a passerby and just enjoy the ride, or be a scumbag and rob the whole thing. I love the fact that I could get on a station, or just ride along the side and jump to the train. I love this system, and I hope it means that Rockstar will have adapted and added even more infrastructure into 6 to correspond with current day systems. I truly can't wait to see what Rockstar have included, but if I can buy a bus pass and sit on a sweat box of a tin can stinking of piss and old people, then this game will truly win out, and that's my biggest hope. Yes, I don't care about robberies or blowing shit up. What I want is to LARP as a senior citizen with a revoked driver's license. How the fuck did I get to this point in my life? One thing I truly loved about Red Dead 2 was to up and fuck off into the wilderness for multiple in-game days at a time and set up a solo camp and literally do nothing besides hunt the living shit out of the wildlife. It didn't matter if it was small game, big game, or anything in between. This shit spoke to the primal part of me that's been lost by hiding in a Guna cave, sitting on a computer for 14 hours a day whilst my anime waifu box tells me that I'm a good boy and should cancel the order of 6 foot of rope in my Amazon basket. Fuck me, some people actually live like this. But hunting in this game gave me that sense of true outdoorsman that realistically I can only find on YouTube through Outdoor Boys, because in the UK we can't do this. Mostly because owning guns and hunting in this country is a minefield that I really have zero interest in ever trying to actually do. Now, if I lived in America, oh, you best believe your ass I would be straight down to Academy to buy guns, ammo, all the provisions and smokers, ready to catch, kill, and eat my own shit 24/7, but for now, I must continue my roleplay vicarious journey, and Red Dead kind of provides in the most satisfying way for me. I really, truly hope that GTA 6 has some small area even of the map that allows me to just escape the hustle and bustle and the busyness of the main areas of GTA and just hunt. My god, so fucking badly, please let this be a thing. Nothing would bring me more joy than heading up to the mountain areas and just hunting or dynamite fishing in the bayous for gators. I'll take that too, I'm easy. I just want hunting back in some way. Let me have a rugged Jason living off-grid, catching and killing his own food and ignoring his cell phone where Lucia's calling, and living out the back of some jacked-up camper van with a tinfoil hat talking about how our phones are always listening to us. This is what I want. Please let me have this. Now, this one is kind of a given for Rockstar. They just know how to make a beautiful game, and I will always do nothing besides hike up to Vista spots and just sit and take them in for endless reasons. But my god, if Red Dead didn't take this up to 11, what an utterly stunning game from start to finish. I've said this about Red Dead before, and I will say it time and time again. Every frame in this game could literally be a painting. There is something so truly breathtaking about the sense of scale this game brings in, whether it's standing on a mountain and taking in the sunrise over a distant landscape, or a huge canyon crossing sat inside of a train, taking in the immense giant lands behind you as you cross a gorge, or even just standing in the most dank alleyway of Saint Denis while the lights come on at night and having an archway frame the streets ahead whilst Arthur just smokes that makes you feel like you're looking at some classic artwork. Like, fuck, this game is beautiful. Utterly beautiful. And I know Rockstar is dialing this shit up even more in GTA 6. The screenshots and trailer alone have shown us that, and I am just so excited to explore and travel through this beautiful landscape, finding new places to take in and fall in love with. Fuck, let me combine those beautiful landscapes with hunting spots for me to set up some kind of camp or RV, and I might just bust the nuts in my pants while I play. I'll be honest, these are the kind of things that I love more than anything, and I'm just so excited for November to see how Rockstar has adapted all of these kinds of systems into its newest iteration of their sandbox worlds. But what about you guys? What are systems you're excited to see or hoping to come across in the new GTA game? Let me know down in the comments below, as I read all of your comments and love hearing what you guys are excited for too. But for this week, that'll do it. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you want to hear more of my dumbass in the future, and I will catch you guys next week. Have a good one, my dudes.